Hi, everyone. My name is Perri Jacobs, and I'm the director for the Northeast District of the Montana Stock Growers Association. I grew up on a ranch in Bighorn County. As the crow flies, it's not far from me, but I actually went to school in Hardin. As a young girl, I remember it being a diversified operation. We had small grains, commercial cow-calf, and we had semi-loads of fat hogs going to Pierce Packing in Billings. By the time I graduated high school, it was strictly a commercial cow-calf operation. After school, I went to college. I have a bachelor's degree in agriculture education and animal science. 13 years after graduating from college, back and I have a master's degree in public administration. Right out of college, I became a vocational agriculture teacher, FFA advisor for Missoula County High School. Then I became MSU extension agent in Blaine County, extension agent for agriculture. And then I became one of those exports that Montana is famous for. As a youth, I moved to Colorado for better. I became an extension agent down there and worked in 2 different counties. When I left my extension career, I became an assistant administrator for a volunteer fire department. Then I worked as a business manager for a water and sewer district. In 2004, I was able to move back to Montana, which I was really excited about. I became the associate director of the Montana Agriculture Innovation Center, which was a grant-funded position. It was a program through Montana State University. When the money ended, I became a bureau chief at the Montana Department of Agriculture for the Agriculture Development Division. In 2010, I married my rancher husband and moved 50 miles south of Malta, where we run a commercial cow-calf yearling operation on private and BLM allotments, and we lease some land. We recently leased our farm ground to a beginning organic couple, and they're going to convert it to an organic operation. So we strictly do cow-calf now. It's the 2 of us and a hired man. I help with all aspects of this. We each have our strengths, and so there's certain things he does and certain things I do, but we're a strong team. Leadership positions I've held recently here well, let me go back to what I did in Colorado. In Colorado, I served as the chairman of my county weed committee for 5, 6, 7 years, somewhere in there. I also served as the vice president of the Colorado Weed Management Association, and I served as the vice president and president of the Colorado Association of Extension 4-H agents. Here in Montana, in Phillips County, I am the past president of the Rancher Stewardship Alliance. Currently, I serve on FWP's Region 6 Citizens Advisory Committee, and I am also on the planning committee for the CMR Community Working Group. I'm looking forward to an opportunity to serve the stock growers with the skills that I developed over the years. Some of the issues that are really important to me, I actually have to back up a little bit and talk a little bit more about our operation. We are bordered on the south by the CMR National Wildlife Refuge. Our neighbor to the north is the American Prairie Reserve. Our neighbor to the west is a BLM allotment in common with the American Prairie Reserve. Many of you know that APR's goal is to create another national park full of wildlife. And I think the best defense against organizations like that and individuals who buy properties to create sportsman's paradise and take them out of the working lands that they were, our biggest defense is to do what we can to make sure we have seamless and good generational transfer. That's something I think the stock growers could be more involved in by providing more information and resources to producers. While generational transfer is a very personal issue and a very personal decision, I think if we partnered with groups like the Quivira Coalition in New Mexico, the Plank Stewardship Institute in Wyoming, FarmLink out of Missoula, the Dan Scott Ranch Management Program at Bozeman, and also MSU's Sustainable Food and Bioenergy System Degree Program, those entities all have either the option of providing educational information, whether it's in workshops or written word through articles or things like that, and or apprenticeships/internships. Believe it or not, there are a lot of young people out there who don't have direct knowledge of agriculture production because they didn't have the advantage of growing up on a farm or ranch, but they are interested in learning more about it. And these apprenticeships and or internships give us an opportunity to help them further that education, give them some hands-on experience that they might not otherwise have. And I think the stock growers could partner with all these organizations and provide more information to all of us so we can make the decisions that will allow us to see that our legacy lives on, our ranching legacy, our family legacies, and the traditions that we have here in Montana related to ranching. Another really important issue I feel is, and this is the COVID-19, this is one, if there is any benefits, this is one thing. It's brought to the forefront the importance of the agriculture production and the importance of our food supply system. And I think it's important that Montana and the stock growers continue to investigate the possibility of having a large-scale meat processing plant in this state, and or helping the smaller producers get bigger so we can process more in the state. There is nothing more important in this world, and I think, than being able to sell a product that says this is beef that was born, raised, produced, fed, processed in Montana, and we can slap that Montana label on there and add so much value to our product, put more money in our pockets, and that's what it's all about. I just think that that's an opportunity that we need to take advantage of. That's one that's going to take some time, but I'd like to see us to continue to move that process forward. I think some initial steps have been taken, and I'd like to see where we are and how we can continue to move that forward. So those are two items that I think I'd like to help shepherd to fruition through the Montana stock growers. I want to thank you for taking the time to see this video today. I'd appreciate it if you would consider giving me your vote, and I hope you have a very nice day. Thank you.